Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving, belated. So Friday morning after Thanksgiving, I woke up in so much pain, went to urgent care, and now I need to go see a ortho spine surgeon. So the rest of the day, I literally just sat on the couch and needle pointed all day. Barely can walk. I barely can walk right now, but I just took some muscle relaxers because we picked up my prescription last night. So I'm hoping that that helps so I can be a little more functional. And then I took some ibuprofen, which she said I could do at the same time as my muscle relaxer. So yeah, we're gonna go to get breakfast because we have nothing in our fridge. And then a needlepoint store is having Black Friday, but since we'll be out, I'm going to see how I feel at breakfast and hopefully we can go in because I've never been in. Yeah, I remember my meds in my purse because I think I need to take it every 4 to 6 hours is the ibuprofen, and then the muscle relaxer I think is 8 hours, so I think I might be good. I can leave that home. And then I also have a patch on my lower back, and I know what I can bring. And I'm like shuffling right now. My walk is so slow because it just hurts to walk too. And that's my life, right? It's like, I really hope this is like just a flare-up and it's not something serious where I need to do surgery or be on painkillers for the rest of my life. And of course this is happening like 10 days before the honeymoon that we have planned, and we booked so many excursions, active excursions, because me and Max are very active people. So I am keeping my fingers crossed and praying that this will go away and it was just a flare-up. I'm gonna stay positive and just try to find things to do since I'm not allowed to work. I mean, I have a physically demanding job, like my job that I do, but I'm gonna talk to my boss and see if there's any way to accommodate me so I don't have to stop working.
It's funny, but like now that I'm knowing her, you could do the breakfast combo.
Hello, we are back from the needlepoint store. So I wanted to show you what I got. First, I'm done with the bride cake. And I'm trying to finish the ring. So one of the things that we got at the needlepoint store was a shiny green. And this matches the stone on my actual like engagement ring. So I wanted it to, be a little more customized to what my ring looks like. So I already did the green stone. And now I'm just finishing the gold background. I'm hoping that the gold is not too much and it like washes out the ring design and the green stone, but if it does, it's not a big deal. And then I did get a needle minder from Greystone. That's the store that I went to. It's one of my local needlepoint stores. And I got the needle minder with their logo on it. I thought I should, whenever we go like travel, I'll start buying a needle minder from all of the stores that I've gone to. So, and I really love that it's a big magnet in the back, unlike my gingerbread that the magnet's kind of smaller. I don't think it gives a difference, but it just feels nicer. So that's that. That's their logo. And then what y'all really into is what canvases did I buy. I love that they wrap them individually. The first one I saw, first off, Greystone's amazing. They're definitely like a modern age needlepoint store. They have what like a typical needlepoint store would be. They have all the yarn up on a wall and canvases up on a wall. But what really stood out were the canvases in the woven like raffia baskets, so you could fit more canvases, and they had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. It was so hard to go through each basket, but I did get a elephant. And I was like, oh, this is perfect for when we move back to the South in Alabama. I already have a Ralph Lauren inspired design that was created just for me. Some lady designed it for me with the Alabama A, and then I found this one. I was like, oh, that would look so nice with the bear. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna do just like a bunch of themed and make it into like a little like framed collage vibe. So it is an elephant, and I'm not gonna add anything to it. What I'm gonna do is do the elephant elephant red around, and then get houndstooth material and give it the border of what like you put the picture frames in, and then the frame. I think that'd be so cute. So that's the first one I got, and I just love the wrapping, guys. The tissue paper is of their logo. They put the logo sticker. I just think it's so sweet. And also, it's already wrapped for you if you want to give it as a gift. Today was actually Small Business Saturday, and which is usually what you get after Black Friday. So they were having 20% off canvases, which is nice because canvases and just needlepoint in general can be a pricey hobby. This one I'm super excited about because I've always wanted to do this. One for myself, but actually this is for my husband because I am indecisive and I don't know what I want to make for myself. So I thought this would be perfect. Same thing, wrapped in tissue paper with the logo. And it's rolled up. It's a belt. It's a golf belt. I thought this was a really great design. Masters, US Open, PGA, and the Ryder Cup. And that's so him. So, yeah, this was only $100. I feel like belts are usually a lot more than that. I was like, oh, this is it. This is the one I'm going to make. It's a good price. It's also 20% off. I don't have the yarn yet, but I want to look through my stash to see what I have before I go out and seek yarn for this project. And that is everything I got, guys. I did pretty good. I mean, there were so many canvases that I could totally see myself needle pointing. But I thought since I finished one yesterday, I'm about to finish this one, I can put 2 more in my stash, you know? So that's it. We're just going to needlepoint away for the rest of the day because there's not much that I can do physically. So yeah, I'm going to finish this and I'll see you very soon. Oh no. Hi guys. Yes, I do use a construction headlamp for needlepoint because I'm blind, and even if you're not blind, I swear it's a game changer for the holes and everything. You can like see so much better. But I just wanted to update you. Finished my Bama Bear. I think he's absolutely adorable. I'm debating if I should make him an ornament. Just because my goal for 2026 is to have a needlepoint ornament tree, like full. So, I don't know. I think I might. And then, I am working on the belts that we got Max yesterday at our LNS. So, let me show you. So I decided I was going to do all of the detailing now, and then for just like the background part, it's going to be super mindless. So I thought that would be nice to work on our honeymoon in a week. Just like a mindless rest of the canvas, like if I'm on the beach or something, don't have to think about it that much, and also bring like all my needlepoint crap. But I already started. I finished the Masters logo. I finished the US Open logo. And I started on that one. So I started going by color. So that's kind of what's going on here. Started on that flag. And then I did all, well, most of the white. I only have like the bottom left. But most of the white for the Ryder Cup. And then I have the PGA left. So I'm going to do all of the logos first and then do the writing and then leave the beige for the honeymoon. So I'm going to bring that. I'm also going to bring Cape May. I painted, Max bought me a Cape May round ornament. But it doesn't say Cape May on it, but it is the Cape May Lighthouse. So I painted Cape May on it. So I just wanted to show you that. That's a little update. Oh, you can barely see, but I did Cape May in yellow. It'll definitely pop once I actually like needlepoint it. But that's the Cape May Lighthouse. And then I'm still working on my St. Lucia. It has a lot of detailing compared to all of the other needlepoint projects, so I've been getting really... Oh, sorry for the mess. The whole dining room is just like Christmas decor that I'm still working on for the party. I'm going to put that away very soon, I promise. But anyways, the St. Lucia ornament has a lot of detail, so I get bored and then I move to like another smaller project that's more mindless, but it is coming along. Like it's 80% done. I just have to finish some of the green down here, the umbrella, the tiki umbrella, and the building. Everything else is stitched. I am learning that I'm not loving needle minders. They don't really hold your needle. I guess during a project, but not for like for storage. Like how many times my needle has been knocked off my needle minder in storage or in the bag. It's just super annoying. So I just do like what the stores do. You just throw your needle in the canvas. But yeah, that is my St. Lucia ornament. I do want to go tomorrow. I'm going to buy everything to finish the bridal bag tags. Finishing for this and this. Maybe just all of them. Except for the belt. Obviously, I'm not going to do that myself. I don't know how. But just get everything else. What do you hear, baby? My dog's on high alert at the door. Just so that if I do finish this on the honeymoon, or if I do get bored with the belt, I can move on to start to finish some things. So that's that. And then I also have the London one. I don't know if I showed you guys or not, but I did buy this London one. Max and I went to London for one of my best friends for her wedding about like 2 years ago. So that's another one. I still want to get... So St. Lucia's our honeymoon, but our first trip together was actually Bermuda, like outside of the country. So I do want to get a Bermuda round probably when I come back. What else? Atlanta, Orlando, New York City or Manhattan. So there's a lot of places we've been to together. I just haven't gotten the rounds, but pretty much the tree is going to be all the places we've been to together and like other things like the Bama Bear, just things that like represent us. So yeah, that is the plan. And then I'm like not in love with this bow anymore. So I don't even know if I want to do it. Although it would be nice on my blue and white tree if I do like a needlepoint blue and white ornament out of this. That could work. But I'm just like not in love. That's why I haven't started it, even though I painted it like 3 weeks ago. So that's that. Oh, and then I have the elephant, which I need to get. Who's there, babe? I heard it too. Just a neighbor putting her garbage out. I need to get thread. Oh, I need to get thread for the actual belt, the beige color, and then I need to get thread for the elephant. Everything else I have thread for, I think. Oh no, I need thread for my London one too. So, yeah. A lot to do, I must say. I'm not in a rush though. So, I'm on the hunt. I'm doing a belt for Max, but I'm on the hunt for a belt for myself. I just haven't fallen in love with any belts yet, except for one. But this one was the shop owner's belt from when she was 20, and she's probably like in her 40s now. So that was a long time ago. I don't know who painted it, but it's really beautiful, like winter skiing belt. And I was looking at some ski belts online, and I don't like the designs. So I'm still looking. It does not have to be a ski belt. It just needs to like speak to me for me to be excited to do it. So yeah, I am on the hunt for a belt, which I might go tomorrow. And go to another LNS store that I was there last week, but I did not see the belt section, but Max told me there is a belt section. Last time he was there, he saw it. So we're going to go together tomorrow because he has to drive me around everywhere. I literally can't do nothing. It's so bad, my back. So he's going to drive me there, and I'm going to check those out, and then we're going to come back home, or I need to go to the fabric store to get all of the finishing supplies. So I might just go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I know I need to buy like, I honestly don't even know what I need to buy. I think I need to buy like transparent thread, obviously the fabric, and then cheap yarn for like the roping around. And then I don't know what people are using, but I guess cardboard for the rounds to put the fabric around it. So that I need to make a list, honestly. I really do. And then that's it. I think I'm ready. I do need to pack for the honeymoon, so I'm gonna pack all my needlepoint. I do have a lot of canvas left. Well, not a lot, I guess. Probably like 2 medium, 3 small if I really wanted to get like more out of this. I do have some really cool, I've been working on designs, and I think that it'll be popular, my designs, and I think you guys are really gonna like it, especially if you're from the Philly area. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. You ready? Oh, the brightness is too bright. Okay, that's one. Here's another one. And another one. And that's it. I'm not going to show you any more. Little sneak peeks. I really think that people are going to go wild, especially for the second one that I showed you. So yeah, I've been working on a collection, and I'm going to hopefully post them up on Etsy for 2026, January 1st, 2026. I do have 1, 2, 3. I want to have at least like 10 designs. And I'm making them all like small. So, cuz I'm going to hand paint them as they get ordered, and I don't think it is possible for me to have like a good turnaround time plus like shipping time for, I just want to make everyone happy and not have it like take 3 to 4 weeks to get to your house, because I personally don't love that. So I'm going to do smaller needlepoint canvases so it's easier for me to bust them out. So that's the plan for January 2026. And yeah, I'm doing things that pertain to my life. So you're going to see a lot of things that are like personal to me in my life right now. I do have ideas for another collection of where I grew up. So I will be doing something like that. I have noticed that there's actually not a lot of canvas designs for the place that I grew up in. So I feel like people that have visited or people that have lived there are going to really appreciate that. So that's something else I'm working on. And then I'm working on a line for a place that we are going to be moving to in 2026. So I'm really excited. There's a lot that is going to happen, and I am really excited to share with you. But anyways, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you very soon. So she gave me a like painkiller. It's like one pill for the actual plane or travel day, just in case, you know, something were to occur where I'm in like a lot of pain. And then for all the excursions that we booked, we did have to cancel a lot of them because a lot of them are physical excursions like hiking and bamboo rafting and going on a boat and things like that. So I know that like a boat doesn't sound like it would be demanding on my back, but depending on the waves and the boat rocking, like that all takes a huge effect on my back. I'm to like, it's so severe that just my husband touching my back gently, it hurts like a MF. Okay. Um, so she told me to get a back brace, and she said, don't worry, like we'll make this happen for you so you don't have to, like your honeymoon's not ruined, which I totally appreciated. I am allowed to drink and enjoy myself on the honeymoon, but not when I'm taking muscle relaxers. So I'm going to try not to take muscle relaxers as much as I can when we're over there. What else did she say? So when I get back from my honeymoon, I need to do an MRI, and I also need to do PT to see if that helps me. If not, I don't know. She said we would talk about it. So I'm thinking like she doesn't want to tell me so I don't freak out if there's a surgery involved. But yeah, good news is I'm going to be okay. And she gave me the medication that actually works for what I'm going through. And bad news is I literally can't, I'm like immobile. Like I have to sit down, I have to lay down. For it to actually heal and rest. So there's not a lot I can do. I'm trying my best to show up for everything that I've already committed to, which is my holiday party. It's an annual holiday party we do every year. We have 40 people showing up. I'm going to pull up a chair in the kitchen and try to do my best to cook my challah and a birthday cake for my husband's grandma. We are going tonight to her 87th birthday dinner. So that's the only thing that I'll have to leave the house for today. And then I'm thinking, what else did I have on the agenda? Thursday. Wait, today's Wednesday. Yeah, tonight is grandma's birthday dinner. Thursday, there's something going on. I just can't remember what it is. But Friday, there's nothing. That's a prep day. I'm going to bake the cake, proof the challah. And then Saturday morning, I'm going to decorate the cake, put it in the fridge so it can set, and bake the challah as well. And I know Max has to do a lot of prep too. He's making like 30 pounds of brisket and a lot of latkes. I'm trying to think. And then Friday we need to go. So we live in Philly, and so it's not that far from Delaware. So we like to go to Delaware for our alcohol since it's tax-free. So we'll need to do that trip on Friday too. So I'm thinking in my mind that Friday is going to be a physically demanding day for my back. So I really have to be cautious of what I'm doing and doing it strategically and not skipping out on my meds. I'm the type of person, if I'm not in pain, I'm not going to take my meds. But she said, don't let that happen. You have to take it when you take it. Or it's just not going to work and your body's just going to be under stress again, and it's not going to heal. It's going to heal, but it's going to take a lot longer to heal. So I just need to be thinking about that. I'm going to put alarms on my phone. And hopefully I'll be good for Friday and Saturday. And then I also have to pack. I'm not done packing. I will probably do that tomorrow, Thursday. I just feel like that might be a good idea. There's just so much going on Friday, Saturday. And then Sunday, we have a rest day. And I'm just hoping that maybe Saturday night throughout the party, I'll be cleaning as much as I can so that I don't have to deal with a huge mess and overdo it on my back the following day. And then Monday at like 5 a.m., we're out of here. St. Lucia time. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I also forgot to like show you guys what's going on with needlepoint last night. And I know that I went to the White Elephant, so I wanted to show you what I got. It was so much fun, and I got to meet like women of all ages. There was a lot of women my age, which really had me excited. So I went in, I did a whole kit. I put the canvas, I put the thread, the roping, the backing. I made it like a whole kit. I know they only said to do like a canvas 50 to 100, but I made a whole kit, and I even had like the little needlepoint, like cute little white bag, because I like to like personalize and make it my own. So that's what I did. So when it became my turn, I was like number 16 out of 19. When it became my turn, I stole a canvas. I did not unwrap one. I stole a backgammon board, which I thought was freaking amazing. I love backgammon. And I thought I was in the clear, but you know how the first person always gets to steal or pick another item at the very end? Well, guess what? She stole the backgammon board, and I ended up with an Hermes horse design, which I'm cool with. I think this will look really nice on my blue and white tree in the back room, which I'll show you later today. I love the back room. It's my craft hobby room. So you're going to see cabinets on either side of the tree, and that's where I stash all of my crafting stuff and my yarns and things like that, so it doesn't look like a mess. So that is the canvas. I also bought threads for my Bama Elephant by Bell House. And I'm already almost done. Like, I became obsessed when I chose to do velvets. So I got 4 different grays and an ivory for the tusks. And then I got like a sparkly red for the background. So this is what I have so far. It's almost there. I just need to do this part and her trunk. So for the background, I was thinking just to do solid shiny red, but then I was like, why don't we just make it even more complicated and do red and white houndstooth? Can you imagine the red sparkly with a white sparkly houndstooth? So this is, if you don't know what houndstooth is, it's very famous in the Alabama football world because Bear Bryant used to wear a houndstooth hat for a game day. It just looks like this. And just imagine this red and white, but like sparkly. Like, how cute would that be around the gray elephant? So that's an idea. I'll let you know, or you let me know what you think, and I'll let you know what I end up doing. So that's that. And then I also got thread for my husband's belt. I did not have, okay, before I get roasted, I always have the project bag, and I always put my actual bag inside because it's just easier to just plop it in. This is like my actual purse. So here's the belt. I only do Continental, and then the LNS teacher was actually there participating. She said, do you know how to bat? And she's like asking us questions, like, what are we working on today, ladies? Da da da. And I told her I'm working on my first belt, and she goes, oh, is this your first project? I said, no. And then I showed her and wrapped, and she goes, okay, you're doing Continental. Can I suggest, because belts are usually worn and, you know, wear and tear. So she said basket weave is a lot stronger and more durable. And I told her, I don't know how to do basket weave. So she taught me. How sweet is that? So I started here as like, that was my little teaching area. So I feel really confident. And I actually did most of the elephant last night basket weave. So that's the back, yeah. So I feel really confident now that I'm not going to mess up this belt. So I'm going to start on this side and work my way that way. I do want to add Max's initials right here. That's my husband's name. So yeah, I just need to keep that in mind when I'm doing that. I think I might paint that now before I start threading the background of the belt. I also learned, because I'm a newbie, you need like a couple of rows outside of the canvas. So when the finisher, or if I finish, I'm not finishing the belt, that's for sure. That's like way too advanced for me. But the finisher can fold over and take some of the rows with them so it looks like pristine instead of it being like that and you kind of like see the canvas, or they take away part of the belt design, like the logos on this design especially touches end to end, so they would be taking part of the logo away from the design, which we don't want. So that's something else that I learned last night. What else did I learn? I learned that there is a Philly needlepoint meetup once a month. Not affiliated with the L&S that I went to last night, but the girls that run it participate in all of their events. So I learned that they have a monthly meetup. So I was like, okay, great. Now that I don't work full time, I actually have like a lot of time to do what I love, which is really exciting for me. Just like the event last night, I wouldn't have been able to go because of work. So I'm really happy about that. And also, I have weekends, so if anyone, you know, social callings on weekends, you usually do all of your social things on weekends. So I never had that opportunity, so I'm really excited to start booking up some things with my friends. I've always had to cancel or say no because I'm working, and I work late, so that's exciting. I got the Pepper Pot silk for the background of the belt in Cafe Au Latte. I personally wanted to change some of the colors, well, the belt background color, but Max really loved the belt background color, so it's his belt, so I'm gonna let him have free range on the designs and the colors. So I did get 4 skeins, and I think that will be enough for the belt, hopefully. And yeah, I'm all set. Like, I have all the threads ready. Oh, my phone fell. I have all I have all the threads for every single project that I would possibly be working on in the honeymoon, depending on like how much downtime I have at the beach or when we're sitting at the pool. I can just like needle point. And then I ordered a bunch of finishing supplies on Amazon, and it finally came yesterday, so I do want to show you that. So as you know, I got the houndstooth, and that's going to be for my Bama Bear and my elephant. And I did get a light blue fabric for the bridal bag tags, which is actually priority because I do want to wear that on my bag going to St. Lucia. This is my little bag. I already put all of like the blue scarves on them. I have a bow here and a bow on the back too, just in case I flip and I don't realize it's still cute from 360 degrees. So let me show you what I got on Amazon. This will be my first finishing. I'm going off of literal TikTok videos or probably YouTube. I got the clips. They're just little plastic clips that hold the edges. This is only like $5, so why not? I also got some needles. I didn't know what size or like nothing about that. There's not like a lot of information, so maybe I'll make a video like to help people out. And then I got invisible thread. I got the most amazing pack of roping. I'm not going to make my own rope. I don't have time for that. Sorry. And then I got, which I need to get up and actually show you, but here's the light blue for the bag tags. And then I got the backing boards. I didn't realize that they were this small, so I guess this will only work on smaller projects, which I think most of my projects are small, so I think I am in the clear for that. And let me get up and show you the amazing roping that I found. I think it was like, all of this was like 20 bucks, which I did put a whole thing of roping in the kit that I made last night for White Elephant. So it was like a beautiful, beautiful royal blue roping. And I was kind of like, should I keep this for my London ornament? Or should I just put it in? And I just put it in. I'm like, I have so much to do. Like, I'm not even sure I'm going to be finishing the London ornament anytime soon. I can always order it when I get back or like in January. So I'll be right back. I'm going to show you the roping. All right, here's the bag. It's like really good quality. And there's 60 yards or 5 millimeter, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20. There's 20 different colors. And I thought that was super convenient. Just buy it for 20 bucks. I don't know how, like I don't know how much each bundle would be. But I'm guessing if there's 20 and it says 60 yards, then it's about 3 yards each color, which is pretty good. You can get a lot of like ornaments out of that and bag tags. I love this light blue. I might do this for the bridal one with this light blue. I feel like it's showing the colors much brighter than they actually are. This is like a pale blue. For the bride cake, maybe. And then I have this, which is the rings, and it's gold and silver. So maybe I'll just do white to tone it down, because it is a lot of shiny going on. Or I don't like the silver. It looks like more of a gray. Ooh. The champagne is kind of nice. Or I can continue the gold vibe, but I feel like this is not like a good gold. It's like not the same gold. So maybe I'll just stick with white. Or wait a second, my stone is green, so maybe doing a green. Oh, that's like way too green. That's like way too like highlighter green. Oh, here, sage. Doing, oh, it doesn't match. Never mind. Never mind. Or do I keep it blue because I'm gonna use blue on both of these on the back and just keep them cohesive? Nah, I think I'll do white. I think the white will look better. I feel like it would be like too much color going on with the blue. It like kind of clashes. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. White or blue?